So please allow me to introduce our next speaker, Dr. Bassel Al-Hassan from Hama University, Syria. He will present his work in support
انه لا انا
decision-making
اقول لك
in
انه بالعادي
maintenance
بنستخدم
using data
ان
mining
جي
in
اي بي
BIM
وجينيتيك
environment
الجوريزم
and virtual
وكل
reality.
الارتفيشال
Dr. Bassel,
انتليجنس.
please, the stage is yours.
Great. Mr. Ahmad, you may start playing the video for.
Greetings,
Great.
everyone. This is Dr. Bassel Hassan. First of all, I would like to express my happiness and my gratitude to be part of this conference. And I would like to thank Dr. Ali Jihami and Dr. George Warde for their efforts. Support decision making in maintenance work using data mining in BIM environment and virtual reality. According to Chartered Institute of Building Science, buildings are the nation's most valuable assets. In addition to that, the condition and status of building in a country reflects national pride, the level of prosperity, and many social values. All these factors come together to shape the distinctive appearance of society, indicating that the lack of regular maintenance can have an impact on the overall character and appearance of the community. But what is maintenance? A process aimed at preserving building and facilities for regular use. Maintenance is considered a vital part of the facilities life cycle, both in terms of sustainability and cost effectiveness. 15 billion in annual losses in the construction sector in the United States due to issues such as fragmentation, data loss, and lack of software interoperability. Most of these losses happened in maintenance implementation. However, the emergence of building information modeling, BIM, provided an opportune solution to this problem. With its parametric structure, BIM forms a highly centralized framework that facilitates the storage of all relevant data and knowledge pertaining to the facilities. One of the successful examples of using BIM in maintenance management is Sydney Opera House, one of the most famous buildings worldwide. However, storing maintenance and operation data within a BIM model alongside with all fundamental, functional, and physical data is beneficial, but without undergoing analysis process to extract hidden knowledge and support decision making, the potential benefit of this data will remain limited, and we will be drawing in data but starving for knowledge. In this research, we will try to address this problem by developing a technical framework that streamlines the storage of operational data within a BIM model and subsequently carries out analysis using business intelligence techniques. The results of this analysis will be communicated to the maintenance team through VR glasses, each linked to specific part of the building, enabling them to make informed decisions based on patterns and insight to identified during the process. First, we will elaborate the path number 1, which involved data mining in BIM environment. In this pathway, a maintenance work data repository, as we can see in this slide, was established by leveraging the use of BIM model within a business intelligence environment, achieved by linking construction orders with external tables. The case study involved in this research is university housing at Turin University. In setting up maintenance databases for university housing, a fact table, which we can see a part of it in this slide, derived from operational data transferred from Revit to Excel, containing detailed installation order information, and alongside with several dimensional tables linking maintenance materials details, worker worker residential units details and maintenance workers details. Storing all this data in BIM model will help to result in a very complex model, and extracting useful information or useful data from such model can be challenging. So in this research we use visual programming to pull specific data from BIM model and transfer it to Excel. By that we can automate data transfer. In addition to that, simplifies analysis for decision makers. We achieved that by using a star schema approach, which help in business like we see in this slide. By star schema approach, business intelligence structures the data with a central fact table, link it to surrounding dimensional tables. Business intelligence empower users to analyze maintenance data through its interactive interface, which we can see in this slide, and a well-structured data organization. This translated to powerful visualization that reveal details such as top spenders on maintenance among workers, breakdown of maintenance cost by room parts, parts origin. So, till now we were able to transform building maintenance by leveraging operational data and business intelligence, by extracting valuable insights from past activities to empower management. Now in this part of our research we will use virtual reality techniques to facilitate clear communication of this information to the maintenance team, ensuring that everyone has the knowledge needed for successful completion of the tasks. To illustrate this, we will present on one of the sensory elements found in the bathroom, as depicted in the figure, for which we will mine maintenance data linked to this element through a BIM file. There are many questions that we can answer through linking the mined data with virtual reality, such as who is the most experienced worker in executing maintenance for this element. Of course, it's worth noting that these charts automatically change when adding any new data to the BIM file through linking BIM and business intelligence, and those seamlessly translation to virtual reality glasses. If we intend to replace the part we want to maintain through business intelligence, we can display the available parts in the market and their prices according to the country of origin. Of course, this data is automatically updated from the internet by linking the parts price table in Power BI with the internet. In this slide, we can see a water supply extension for the pool and its linkage with valuable information such as pipe diameter, type, flow rate, and pump capacity for anyone who works in maintenance. Locating concealed building systems for maintenance is a significant challenge. Traditional methods are time-consuming and expensive, and often leading to unintended damage during access. Outdated or inaccurate plans further complicate the process, hindering efficient maintenance planning. We present a novel VR-powered solution for mapping concealed building system within walls, floors, and ceilings. This digital representation provides a precise and up-to-date record of buildings' hidden infrastructure. In this research, a new methodology for building maintenance knowledge discovery is introduced through the integration of BIM and virtual reality technology. Major elements of this approach include a centralized knowledge base using BIM data, in addition to business intelligence analysis and virtual reality integration. This approach aims to facilitate data-driven decision-making, optimize maintenance process, and enhance communication and knowledge sharing within building maintenance. We recommend to implement the research approach for enhancing team communication and reducing costs. In addition to that, we can use BIM for knowledge storage in construction and maintenance across project phases. Furthermore, combination between VR and BIM can be used for better data visualization, communication, and understanding among diverse teams. And thank you for listening.
Thank you, Dr. Ahassan, for your interesting presentations. Couple of questions for Dr. Ahassan, please, if any questions. Dr. Mais, please open the mic and have your questions. Your question,
hear
Dr.
me?
Mais?
Dr. Bassel, presentation. We are about to start a research project about structural assessment of historical building, in which we will use data mining techniques. Could you please explain how you use these techniques in your research and support decision making?
Thank you, Dr. Mais, for this question. Actually, if I want to start with a simple definition of data mining, it's a processing of uncovering interest, patterns, and insights out of a large set of knowledge or of data. I want to give you an example from my research.
Yes.
For example, if we need to predict the number of sanitary items that we need to replace in 3 months ahead at a specific residential unit at age of 25, we can find this information through data mining, because discovering such information needs linking data from different sources. Like I did in my research, I developed a dimensional model for data from different sources and applied slice and dice on this data to be able to uncover the hidden knowledge. So as you see, it's something more complex than normal data analysis. And actually, I am sure that you will be successful in your endeavor in this research. And I am happy to help, by the way.
Thank you, Dr. Bassel. Our next question is with the engineering Rula Taha. Is your question, engineering Rula?
Good time. Dr. Bassel, as I understood from your presentation, you used a BIM model as a data warehouse for maintenance data. Is this approach applicable to all the different phases of construction? Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Rola. I hope I understand your question clearly, because I lost the connection for several seconds. I guess if I want to answer you, yeah, this approach is applicable for different phases of the construction, because it's like creating a digital memory for building. You know that construction industry is considered a very complex industry because it's involved a lot of teams working in different phases. And actually, a lot of these teams have no connection with each other. So if we need to have an example, the team who is responsible for designing phase has no relation with the team who is responsible for maintenance and operation phase. Also, the decision that we need, the decision that the data that we need to make a decision in maintenance and operation phase, based mainly in the information came from design phase. Actually, through this long journey of the building, starting with designing to implementation to operation and maintenance, data will be lost. So it's like creating a memory that all teams in the building can store all their information, whatever its format, to be able to use from other teams in the future. I hope I answered your question.
Thank you very much.
You are
Dr.
welcome.
Wissam.
Thank you, Sir Bassel, Dr. Bassel, for your session and informative research. But I have a question, because you are implemented data mining technology in the practical case study or institute or Tishreen University, I think, housing. So the size of the data training that you are collected. Actually, I am from the structural engineering background, but I'm not have full knowledge about management or construction, building and management. But the size of the data that you are collected, is it enough to train the model as well? Later, some result. And also, there is one statement I have seen, Tishreen University housing. What's the meaning of university housing? Means hostel, second jami'i, or what's the meaning of housing? Maybe this is new for me. I apologize in advance because I am from another research area. And thanks a lot for that. Every of your session is very valuable for me, and I try to follow up you, not in this conference, also for another conference. Thanks again, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Wissam, for this question. Actually, I am happy to have you in my session. Actually, I meant by Tishreen housing, I meant the second jami, which is dormitory. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, and about the amount of or the size of my data, the residential building units in Tishreen University contains 18 residential units, and I collected data from century maintenance for about a year. So I have, as I remembered, about maybe 1,000, maybe less than that. I can't remember the accurate number of installation orders, and I used all these installation orders and I store it in the BIM environment to be used later in the data mining. So actually, it's a very good question, because as much the data size is big, as much the data mining results will be accurate and will be informative.
It's perfect from my side. Thanks again, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Wissam. Thank you.
Any question, please?